because what we're looking for is to seal the chicken. The actual cooking of the chicken will take place in the sauce itself. So we're actually braising the chicken. The cooking time, I would probably say, is anything from 20 to 25 minutes. It's not a massive amount of time at all. What temperature? The temperature you've already got it on at the moment. So if it's a fan assisted oven, I'd say about 180. These are quite slow, so between 2 to 10. What I will recommend is, for the first 10 minutes of the oven, have foil on it. Then after that, take the foil off and just let it start to reduce naturally. So I've got a bit of heat in there. Now you might not get all your pieces of chicken in straight away. Don't try and force them in. Just fit in what you can fit in. Now I'm putting them presentation side down, skin side down first. Naturally, they will start to slightly shrivel up. No problem with that. So I'm not going to try and force them in. I've got a couple left over. Now, because we're using Vita Bow today, you'll find I won't put hardly any seasoning in because you need it. Now also don't worry if you start to feel it's starting to stick on the bottom. That's totally natural, and if anything that's what we want. We want to get that caramelisation process on the bottom, because we are going to add some wine and tomato to counteract that. If you notice now, quite easily I've managed to fit in the other two pieces. Wash that for me. What temperature are we looking for in our chicken? Michelle, how do we know when our chicken is cooked? What temperature? 63. 74. You're not playing bingo now. Right, 75. Okay. Because I can guarantee now there'll be a question in your paper saying what temperature do you take your chicken to take it back to. So if you look at the chicken, I'll get a nice bit of colour on there, but it's not cooking yet. Okay. Now the thicker pieces here with the bone in, I'm just going to put on its side just to make sure when I've thoroughly sealed it. I'll just wash this tray out for a sec, just to put it back in. Nicely coloured all the way through. Okay, so I'll just put that to one side for a moment. And I've got my pan here, a little bit of oil. I don't need any more oil in there, it's fine what I've got. I've got the pre-prepared chopped onion, mushroom and tarragon. In that goes. You'll notice straight away that residue of oil that was in there, straight away is gone. But straight away I can get the smell starting to come already. I'm going to add about a ladleful of white wine. That's a small ladle, not a large. The wine will loosen any residue that's on the bottom. Now what's that again? What do we call that? When we're taking the residue off the bottom? Deglazing, fantastic, well done. Then I'm going to add about 1.5 small ladlefuls of chopped tomatoes. And that goes. About half a tablespoon tomato puree. Now, some people this morning asked why we're not using just normal gravy mix. Well, you can use a normal gravy, a normal jus, but I find that it's very dark in colour. So if you're using something like a jus de veau like we're using, it gives it a lovely natural brown, and then the brown contributes the lovely flavour and the lovely colour of the tomato. So just about 2 and a bit. Stir that in. Look at that. Now we're just going to give that about a minute or 2 just to start to marry together. Then we get our chicken back and we lay our chicken straight into that really hot sauce to start the cooking process. So this dish is always kept on the bone. It's just a sauté cut is I'll cut on the bone. So all I'm doing now is just making sure that I've got plenty of sauce on my meat. I'm also looking as well, already I'm thinking to myself, right, which one is my largest joint out of all the joints in the pan? I'm trying to remember straight away. Well, I'm looking here naturally, and the one that really sticks out to me is either that one or that one. Purely because, what reason, Ashley? Why am I locating these two? Why pick those two then? Why not go for one of these nice little dainty ones over here?
You did say a minute ago.
I bet you know it, but you're just confident in saying it.
You said it.
Takes longer to cook.
Right, fantastic.
Oh,
I never heard you say it. No, I didn't. Sorry. So, point being is, your biggest piece. If you know when your temperature probe that, it's 75 or more, you're guaranteed your smaller ones are going to be over that. So, I'm happy that that is all nicely marrying together. I'm going to put some foil over it for like about 10 minutes. Take the foil off, let it reduce down a little bit, because what you'll find is, comment some people make is, oh, your sauce is quite thick. What naturally comes out of your chicken as you cook?
Juices.
Juices. So the point is, if your sauce is too thin to start off with, you're going to find that your sauce is really weak and watery. However, if you start off with a slightly thicker sauce, and then those juices come out, you get a sauce that's bang on in texture. So what we'll do is, in a bit, I'm going to pop upstairs and nick a copper. And now I just want to show you how we present it if we do it on assessment. Because on the day, you all have a copper each to use. So I'm going to pour that and pop it in the oven. So that's what you need to do now, get yours to that stage in the oven.